Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are starting division. You were given this worksheet in class today. Please copy down anything I tell you to write down onto the page and then finish the back side of the worksheet as instructed at the end. At the top you'll see it says that you are to watch this video. You found it called Division Refresher. And we're going to start with some vocabulary. We have a problem here. 852 divided by 3 equals 284. When you come in tomorrow, we are going to use these vocabulary words, and I want to make sure that you understand what they are. So 852 is the number that's being divided. That is called the dividend. In this box, please copy the word dividend. The number we are dividing by is 3, and that is called the divisor. Please copy the word divisor into this box. And the number that you get in the answer in the end is called the quotient. So please copy the word quotient into this box. So again, when you're dividing the dividend by the divisor, and you're getting the answer or the quotient. Now division, you learned it hopefully last year in 4th grade, and you may have used a mnemonic. And this is the mnemonic that we use every year when we teach our 5th graders division. Does McDonald's sell cheeseburgers rare? A mnemonic is an easier way to remember the steps in something. So the D in does actually means divide. So please write down the word divide. That's step number 1 when you do a problem. The next step would be for the M, which means multiply. Does McDonald's sell? The S means then you subtract. The C in cheese means to check your work. Check work. The B in burgers means bring down. Bring down. R, or do you have a remainder? Or maybe you need to repeat the steps. Okay, again, a mnemonic is just an easier way to remember information. I'm going to give you a little challenge right beneath where it says what is a mnemonic. I want you to write down the mnemonic we use to do order of operations. This is your secret message. So right underneath there where it says mnemonic, write down what we use for order of operations, just making sure everyone's listening to this video, not just copying down information. All right, thanks, ladies and gentlemen. Now, take your worksheet and flip it over, and you should find on the back of your worksheet 4 problems. So you're going to be practicing traditional long division. So there is a grid here. It might be a little more difficult to see on the video. So for problem number 1, what I'd like you to first do is let's write down the problem. So the divisor is 3. I'm going to make a box. Divisor on the outside, dividend on the inside. 852. And we need to find the quotient. So we're going to divide 3 into 8 because our steps. Divide. I'm going to put the D right there. D stands for divide. 3 into 8 goes in twice. The next step is to M, multiply. 3 times 2 is 6. The next step is S, subtract. 8 minus 6 is 2. C means check. Let's check. Is 2 less than 3? If it is, we're doing well. We can keep going. Next step is B, bring down. Do we have anything to bring down? We do. Please draw an arrow with the 5. Now, we start all over again. The R means repeat. We have to go back. We're not done with the problem. So I go back up to the 3, and I say, how many 3's go into 25? I divide 3 into 25, and I get 8. Then I multiply 8 times 3, which is 24. Then I S subtract. 25 minus 24 is 1. I check it. 1 is less than 3. Okay, we're doing really well. I look to see if I have anything left to bring down. Whoops, I do. Bring down the 2. It cannot be a remainder, so that means I must repeat. I go back to the beginning. D for divide. How many 3's go into 12? 4. 4 times 3, I multiply. 12. S stands for subtract. 12 minus 12 is 0. I check it. Is 0 less than 3? It is. Good. Do I have anything left to bring down? I do not. So that means I have a remainder of 0, which most people don't write. So the quotient for this problem, 852 divided by 3, is 284. Good. Now that was a quick problem. If you need to take a minute, pause here, copy all of that down, or rewatch the problem to help you. All right, good. Let's try number 2 now. Same thing. We're going to copy it down onto the grid. The divisor is 9. We're making a box. The dividend is 864. Okay, going to follow the same steps we wrote over here. We're going to divide 9 into 8, but 9 doesn't go into 8. So that means I have to skip over it. I usually put an X to mark my spot to say, ooh, I tried it, but it didn't work. So now I'm going to try 9 into 86. Well, I know 9 times 9 is 81, so that's pretty close. I'm going to try it. Put my 9 there. I multiply. 9 times 9 is 81. Then I subtract, and I get 5. I check it. Is 5 less than 9? It absolutely is. Do I have anything left to bring down? I do. I bring down the 4, and then I have to repeat. So R means repeat or remainder. How many 9's go into 54? 9 goes into 54 6 times. 6 times 9 is 54. Then I subtract and I get 0. I check it. Is 0 less than 9? It absolutely is. Do I have anything left to bring down? I don't. So my remainder would be 0. However, again, most people don't write remainder 0. So my answer, or my quotient, is 96. So what I'd like you to do now is the last 2 problems on your own. Give it a shot. I will let you know that there are remainders. So let's see what you come up with tomorrow. Copy the problems down here into the grid. Divisor on the outside, dividend on the inside, and then solve. And we'll see how you do with this. Again, this should be a refresher of 4th grade division. Great job. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Thanks.